Welcome back. Throb back with a new series, and I chose Elden Ring for the time being. My controller is still messing up, so I don't know if this is a game to come back to. Worst comes to worst, I'll put this on hold until I get my controller situated. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the opening cinematic, and when I get back, we'll talk about that a little bit further. Alright, so I guess we don't have an opening cinematic, or they delayed it until after character creation. I'm just gonna go with whatever has the coolest looking armor, or most appealing to me. And for me, that's gonna be the Confessor. Looks like they're gonna be the Faith build of this game. Type A or Type B? I don't remember that ever being a thing. I guess we're just gonna go with Type B, since I'm assuming that's female, and generally in Souls games, the male haircuts are not too great. I tend to spend a little while in character customization, because you only get to do it once, so I'm gonna magically skip till when I'm done. Alright, I just finished character customization and it didn't take quite as long as I thought. Most of the base settings were pretty, I guess, close to what you would want them to be. I mean, it's not the best thing I ever made in a Souls game, but for something that I threw together in like 20 minutes, I'll call it good. Let's see if we have a cutscene now. I know it's got to be coming. Probably a cutscene now. Well, as I was saying earlier, guys, if this game is giving me trouble because of my analog stick, I'll do a different game until I get that sorted out, and then I'll come back to this one and finish it up later. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully I can get it done with this controller.
Tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
Alright. Oh, there's more.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater. and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
All right, that is a pretty cool intro. I think the last part that it showed there, the lords, quote unquote, of this game, the main bosses.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown.
Ah, we're called a tarnished in this game. I think it was hollow in the first game and ashen one in the second
Cross
or third.
the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
All right, and I think that is the end of it. Yeah. So I guess these are just tutorial. No, I think that's an actual online message. Kind of surprised that people are still playing new games of this so often that you run into messages immediately. It's been, I don't know, what, a year and a half since it actually came out or something like that. Somebody already died? That's Dark Souls for you, I guess. So I guess we better keep our shield handy. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some hidden... I gotta mess around with my controls for a second, because it's been so long since I played one of these games. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to it again. So I'm looking for any hidden items. Dark Souls, or Souls games in general, love to hide items to the side of the starting area that you might not happen to venture towards. I guess people are just rolling off the side. Are they trying to get an item there? Let's see. Try to get a better view of that. I'm assuming that more than likely there's an item that's enticing everyone. Or maybe something... I don't know. Either way, moving on. I am enjoying the graphics pretty well so far. I gotta say, they still need to work on the hair textures for this game. I'd love to download a mod to fix that, but I'm pretty sure that modding this game on PC gets you banned, even if it's sort of benign things like that. No item ahead. So, a bit of a disclaimer. I have played, I don't know, 7, 8, maybe 10 hours of this game before, but it's been so long, I don't really remember much about it. So it's pretty much still a blind playthrough in my eyes. I do, however, know that this is a boss fight. So let's go ahead and get beat up. Alright, go ahead and get our lock on going. It looks like our shield does 100% block, which is great. Obviously, it would drain our stamina too much to block him the entire time, because we'll get staggered like that. I am going to try to actually beat him. I'll probably speed this video up in just a moment, so it doesn't get too repetitive. I'm just going to learn his attacks and which one I should bait out to get damage. Looks like this is the winner. We're just gonna poke for 62 damage at a time, and moving forward is not working out for me. I can definitely feel the delay. Still gonna try to get this boss done. Alright, well, I guess I don't have to speed up the fight because I didn't do too hot. I kept trying to sprint by pressing in the left stick, but instead that made me crouch. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to that. Where are we at now? Did we like fall in a hole? You can lead a horse to water, and apparently he'll wake you up and save your life.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Golden Order? What is that? I believe that lady's name is Melania, something like that. Alright, so we're at like the place where this elder tree or whatever that is grows. Alright, we got our healing item now. And that one will refill our magic. Cave of Knowledge lies below. Okay, I don't know if it's required to go there. I do want to quickly check for any missable items, because this looks like a place that I'm not going to be able to come back to later. Man, my control stick is really annoying me. So this is just a random dead end that somebody marked for fun. Lots of trolls in these games. What does this guy have? Brave Tarnished, take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war and your warrior's blood. Alright, we'll do that in just a moment, sir. Trying to figure out if there's any hidden stuff. Alright, so maybe this is how you skip going through the tutorial section. The only thing that I really want to know from the tutorial is how to stance change with my weapon, because I don't know how to two-hand it at the moment. Alright, so those are our bonfires. Hopefully we're not in some super over-leveled area now. Did I just pick up the tarnished finger or no? Alright, I picked up the severer, which okay, there we go. So the severer should end the connection if someone is in your server that you don't want to be there. So we'll take the elevator up, see where that takes us. I really like characters with a hood and a cape. That's the main reason I picked the Confessor class. They seem to always do a pretty good job on the character classes that they make that have a hood and a cape. I am a bit surprised that we don't start with a mace. Seems like generally that's how the characters with the hood and cape start. And now we are in the wild. What a sight to behold. Look at that big majestic tree. Happy little trees. Let's see. There's a big giant dude on a horse down there, so I really don't want to make him mad at me. Summoning pool. So basically, these are like the game's markers for encouraging you to place a summon sign there around those, if I'm not mistaken from what I read. And here we have another bonfire. Okay, so if you're stuck, it seems that you'll get a little icon that kind of leads you where to go. So check your map. Which button is that? I'm guessing, yeah, this button. Alright, so it's saying you can place pins essentially for places that you want to explore. And you can fast travel, obviously. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Tarnished, are we?
Trying not
Come
to
the lands
crouch. It
between
won't let
for
me
the
stand.
Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
How sad. Well, hopefully we won't be maidenless for long. We got some hawks over here. I half wonder if you would get anything for, like, sniping them with a bow and arrow. But I don't even think I have one. Pretty sure there's going to be something hidden around here, right? Like, there has to be something hidden. It's in my instinct when playing these games to look in every nook and cranny. Looks like there's a beach down there, and I'm pretty sure that... No, it's pretty close to the starting area. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure if I go there I would be vastly overwhelmed and out-leveled. It's close enough that I don't think it would be too tough on me. But I don't think that's the correct way to go. Pretty sure we need to head up to this little castle slash village up here. I don't want to get on that guy's bad side. We have some random wildlife dotting the landscape. Looks like their take on elk. Uh-oh, sounds like the dude on the horse is kind of headed my way. No, he's not aggroed. A ruin fragment. I don't know what those are for yet. I'm sure we'll find out soon. I think that's another bonfire over here. I saw a little golden wisp. Alright, so that's like a blacksmith, I guess. Kind of dressed like Santa Claus. Alright, so it's telling me again that you can fast travel. I think it already told me that. There's an item to be had here. Oh, okay, so this is where you upgrade your weapons.
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my
Look at this
throat.
donkey.
Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Alright, so he's a merchant. His name is Kale. Telescope would be nice to have. Those are always fun. We can always come back here later because the bonfire is feet away. Cookbooks. That's interesting. I didn't realize you could cook food on here. Large leather shield. Some slightly better armor. Alright, nothing. Wait, what does recommendation do?
What
Is that like for a guild?
Still going to purchase something?
No. I want to know what a recommendation
If you
is.
can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit.
Oh,
The
he
crafting
just gives
kit allows
hints.
you to make...
Yeah, I'm not interested. The textures on the rocks are pretty well done. I like the lighting and the shadow play on this game. So here's a titanite bug or titanite lizard, I think. No. Just a random rock. I wonder what sort of creatures lie in the lake. More golden runes. I think that gives you souls in this game. The dudes in the lake look kind of tough. I don't want to bother them unnecessarily. I do want to know if you can interact with a statue up here at the top of this rock, because that might have an item. Alright, statue. Bequeath to me your secrets. It's a really creepy statue. I wasn't expecting this when I got up here. Take a look at this guy. He looks like the thumbnail from a creepypasta. You know what? If I didn't already make a thumbnail, I would make that dude my thumbnail. Get a nice artistic shot of him right here. I'm debating on actually just making that the thumbnail. Alright, back to the journey to the castle. Still no items. We have just a regular hollow or undead or whatever you want to call them. I don't know why it gave me something about sorceries when I'm like half a foot away. I wouldn't even have time to charge a spell. Alright, okay, that's the little rabbits or squirrels or whatever running around. Looks like a door underneath the cave. Hopefully it doesn't take me into some catacombs or something ridiculous. Another bonfire, I'll take that. The Erd tree, so that's what the big golden tree is called. Oh, this is catacombs. Alright, I know better. Yeah, I knew better than to be down here this early. The catacombs they're generally never a place you want to go immediately after starting a game in Dark Souls when you're still learning the controls and in need of gear. A lot of times in the older ones you would need like a silver weapon or blessed weapon or something to even keep things from respawning. So I don't want to take my chances with that at the moment. There's some more guys I can probably just farm for souls really quick. Alright, not being able to move when I actually want to move forward is already kind of weighing on me. So we're back on the journey to the castle. And I'm pretty sure we just go up this hill over beside the lake. I don't know how tough these crab-looking things would be, but why bother? Big turtle, that's our new friend. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, turtle. We got an item right over here, and it looks like another one to our right on a hillside. This, alright, I thought he might be friendly if he didn't aggro right away. Alright, that's a new weapon. See if we can sneak up on this one. Well, I did sneak up on him, but I was a little bit out of backstab range, I guess, unless there's a different way of doing it now. Ruin fragment. Looks like that's what this is too. Alright, we got a lot of those here. Still got to figure out what they do, but we've got plenty of them at the moment. Alright, so we busted a tumbleweed. Teardrop Scarab. Oh, that's cool. So they push around the tumbleweed looking thing. That's really creative design. I'm not sure what it gave me. And here is a cobblestone path, which I presume is the correct way. It's also like a chariot there. I don't know if there's another merchant or if that's like an enemy's thing. We got another site of grace already. These are very plentiful, it seems. I saw one of the golden whatchamacallits leading that way, so that's probably the correct way. It looks like the caravan is owned by an enemy. If I remember right, I think this is roughly where you get the horse. I think it's like a little bit down this way and you find that lady to talk to. We got another patrolman on a horse here. Got some random hollows running around.
Oi! You there. Could you help us out, Cully?
I would if I knew where you were. I'm not even sure where that came from. It sounded like it was coming from the deer.
You? Yeah, you there. Stop pretending you can't see me.
Alright, where are you? Pretty sure it's not a talking goat.
Why won't anyone look me in the eye? I'm not that ugly, am I?
Where is this guy? I guess he's invisible.
Oi! You there.
I hear you,
Could
bro.
you
I hear
help
you.
us out, Cully?
Offer pickle. Oh, is it a tree? Is the dude a tree?
Yeah, you there. Stop pretending you can't see
Yeah,
me.
the sound is coming from here. Oh.
What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod
He's like a
turned
rat
me
man.
into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
Alright, so are you gonna give me a reward?
What a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me. Or
Okay, good enough for
if
me.
you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon.
I'm not gonna
Right.
put you to work like that.
I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them, so I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
I feel like this would be one of those video game karma moments where if you make the dude go into a cave to fetch you an item, he'll end up pulling a patches on you later. And for anyone who doesn't know patches, dude was a menace. Just take my word for it. Alright, it'd be nice if these dudes weren't bothering me. Oh. A whetstone knife. Alright, so I guess it gives you like elemental, looks like elemental powers for your weapon. That's actually a good find. I really did not expect to get one of these giant horseback guys mad. It's not something I want to mess with right now, especially not while he has a whole gang. Alright, my controller is not moving forward. Thank you for checking out this episode, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thank you for watching.